Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Taj and I'm a paycheck budgeter documenting my financial journey here on YouTube. If you are returning, welcome back, beautiful budgeter. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how my budget turned out for this week. And if you are interested in seeing me go over my budget, then stick around and keep on watching.
Get out the way, who got a watch, who got the time, I'm racing the clock. Even in my feelings, grind don't stop. Got big dreams, want big rocks. I got plans, you got talk.
All right, welcome back. So in today's video, I am going to be going over how my budget turned out for this week. So this week we are in week 3, y'all, and I swear it feels like forever in a day since I had some money coming in, girl. So we did not have any income coming in the second week of April, and so the first week we call ourselves trying to cover not only the first week of the month, but we also tried to cover the second week. And so here we are in the third week. So this week we're kind of getting things back on track. And so we're going to go ahead and jump on into the video. So I guess I'll go over my paycheck first, and then we'll kind of jump into tracking. So we are working with so these are the sheets that I use. I've been trying to do monthly budgets, and so I do my monthly budget and then I break them down by paycheck. This is my version of the highlight method, when you highlight the paycheck in a particular color, and then all of those bills that follow or that is coming from that particular paycheck is going to be within the same color code. This is just my version of doing it. But this is week 3, and so these are the bills that I was focusing on, and so I used this sheet in order to do my my this week's budget. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so first thing first is we budgeted. This paycheck is kind of getting, weeks getting back on track, and so I estimated $700, and then extra income 1060s, which I usually always just stick to 1060, and so budgeting for total amount 1760. So this week we had to focus on putting something to the side for mortgage, something to the side for my truck note. I break that payment up in 3. For Tiva, Jeff Davis, which is my electricity, AT&T phones, Ron's Credit One card, subscriptions in Georgia. And then we had, we had 2 credit cards that we were making payments on. So let's go ahead and jump into what happened and what we did. All right, so paycheck came in at $713.89, which was a little bit more than what we budgeted for, but the extra income, we budgeted for $1060 and we came in at $1032.70 is what we were able to allocate over. So total amount we're working with is $1,746.59. So usually, if you are not new to my channel, you know that whenever I have 2 incomes, the weeks that I have 2 different incomes, I use a little highlight method to determine what bills are coming out of what amount, because both of these amounts come from 2 different accounts, and I take what I need and put it into a bill account. So everything that is highlighted in blue, of course, is coming from out the $713.89. So what I did was Infinity 240.52 for Tiva, which is $36.54. Jeff Davis was still $111.85, but there is a fee to pay it online, and so that with that fee ended up being $115.80. AT&T, I break this payment up in 2. This is for five lines, and so I put this is $138. I break it up into 2 payments. And then Ron credit one card. He does not have a balance, but this card has a membership fee. If y'all remember, I had one too, but I closed it. And then subscription. So subscriptions is, so I went in at the beginning of the year, and I was trying to, how did that get like that? I was trying to make it easier for myself with my subscriptions. And so what I did was I have all of my subscriptions coming from one particular account or card, and I just go in and pay that amount every month. So by monthly subscriptions, all of my subscriptions add up to $192.90, and so I break that up into two payments, and so I pay $96.45 to that card twice a month in order to cover the subscriptions that I know come off of that card for the month. So just future reference, whenever you see subscriptions, that's what that is. So that's what we did. $96.45 went toward my Capital One business card. That is not including the fee or the monthly payment for that particular card. That's additional. So subscription $96.45, and then Georgia $150. So a total of well, let me go back. So out of the paycheck amount, we did Infinity for Tiva, Jeff Davis, AT&T phone, Ron's credit one card, and then subscription. So those in blue total up to $635.78. All right, and so that is coming out of the paycheck amount. So $713.89 minus $635.78, and that left me with $78.11. And so I paused that right there. Then we have mortgage in Georgia, which is $700 and $150. And so these two total up to $850. So we are working with $1,032.70 minus $850. And so that left $182.70. And then after I did that, then I went over to my debt. So the only thing that is due this week, let me kind of open this back up. The only thing that is due this week as far as debt is concerned was, let's see, so we're on this week, it was Capital One and Merrick. So Merrick does not have a balance. It doesn't have a balance, and so there is a membership fee though for $5. So that is where the $5 come in at. And then Capital One, this particular card, the minimum payment is $67. I am doing the debt snowball, so this is not the card that we're focusing on right now. So I just stuck to the minimum. And so this is a total of $72, which is coming out of the extra income. So that $182.70 minus $72 is $110.70, and so that's what I was left with. And then we are not, this month is, y'all know, is really tight. I was already looking like I wasn't gonna be in the negative, and then on top of that, y'all, Mariah ended up going to prom last minute. We have Naya's birthday this month. Like, girl, oh, the planning just didn't plan. Okay, we didn't, it was just boom out the water. And so I'm just kind of in survival mode until I could get to me. Lord, I can't wait. I'm literally waiting for this month to be over, girl. I need a reset. Okay. Okay, so we are not doing anything as far as sinking funds per se, or saving challenges. The only thing that I'm really contributing to this month, as far as extra, is I do have like kind of money to the side that I can use for like any savings challenges or anything, but I'm still being mindful. So I'm only contributing to my April challenge and then to the group play that I'm participating in. So with that being said, for groceries, we are sticking to what we already have in the kitchen, and we are using meals pertaining to what we already have. We're going to work around what we got, and I'm taking $75 and I'm gonna go get just some additional things that I probably missing 1 or 2 ingredients from different meals that I've planned for the week. And then gas. So gas, because I'm only working with this 110 from the extra income and then the $78 from the paycheck amount, I was trying to be very mindful of, you know, what I'm going to have left over to carry me over. Gas, I decided not to pull gas out of that. I decided to go into my sinking funds because that's pretty much what it's for. Like, I don't want to be accumulating the money and then act like I can't use it. I mean, we all hate to see, girl, the balance go down, okay? But at the end of the day, this is why we do this, okay? So, instead of putting money to the side out of my paycheck for gas, I'm just going to pull gas out of my car maintenance. Did I say household? I meant to say, if I say house, I meant to say car maintenance. So out of my car maintenance sinking fund, I'm going to pull some cash out of that envelope and put that in my gas for my gas. I'm not on E, so I'm probably gonna just take about $25 and then that'll fill me back up. So, and then household. So household, the only thing that I really need right now is some paper towels that I usually get from Sam's. So I did allocate $25 to go toward household, which is all going to come out of the 110. So, so that 110.70 is what we have left minus the $75 for groceries. That leave $35.70, and then minus $25 for a household, and that leaves me with $10.70, and I'm gonna just leave that in there. And then remember, we still have the $78.11 that if we need to swipe here and there or whatever, we can. So that is that. And so that is how my budget went. The only thing that I pulled out for cash was the $75 and then the household, which was $25. So that's the only thing that I pulled out was $100. And then the 1070 plus the 7811 is how I got the 8881. All right. So that is how my budget went for this week. Which wasn't surprising because according to my bill pay calendar for week 3, I did have a little left over. So the challenge is going to be this last week because this is where we're going to be in the negative again. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there, girl. Okay, so going into my monthly, so I did go ahead and cross out what all I paid. I did this. All right, so all of this has been paid and done. Some of it still needs to clear. Once it clears, then I'll go here and just kind of check them off. So when I get ready to do next week, I can look back and see, okay, I know all of this came out. But this, I just use these weekly sheets to kind of keep me on track as I'm online making my payments. I'll check it off. So that is that. Now, as far as expense tracking, so I did, today is Anaya birthday. I did purchase her a Kindle on Fire. My girl loves to read, and so I purchased her that on the 14th, and it came today. But as far as spending today, the only thing that I've did so far was I went to Sam's, and let me go ahead and highlight this while I'm talking about it. So I went to Sam's and hold up. This one is okay. So I went to Sam's and I got Naya picked up her cake, and then also I got some cupcakes from Sam's for Desire's class because they had like a little Easter shebang at school, and I needed to bring cupcakes. So that was that. And then I got the paper towels from Sam's as well. So that is that. And then I went to Kroger, and then we stopped and got Smalls. All right, so that is that. As far as no spin, girl, it is not happening. But I decided that I was gonna do something a little bit different for from May, because baby, I gotta reset myself and I gotta do what I need to do. And so I did a little twist to the no spin, low spin challenge. And so for no spin days is $1. Low spin days is gonna be $2. And any day that I spend over $50, girl, that is a $5. Okay. But this month girl, it's just a hot ass mess. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into, now I did the money that I cash stuffed. That's where this come from that I highlighted. So I do have my receipts to just kind of make sure I did that right. The only thing I didn't write on here was I did go and get my gas, which I put I ended up taking $25 out of my car maintenance sinking fund. So I went and got and I did 25. So that's the only thing that I did not update. So let me highlight that. All right. So that is that. And these are going to be scanned with my Fetch Rewards app. And then I want to look at my wallet. So I already went and I went to the store and got what I needed. I did put $75 in, remember I said $75. I put let me see. I'll pull this out real quick. All right. So $75 I put toward groceries. I went to the store and got what I needed, but I didn't need to use the whole 75. So I still have 20, 40, 45, 50, and $55. So if I need to go back, I still got $55. And we eating some chicken pasta tonight. Gas. So gas, I did go ahead and put the $25 in my tank that I took from car maintenance. Household now. So household, I put $25 in household. But when I went to Sam's, girl, they didn't have but one line open. The rest of them was self-serve. And I had cash. But this lady in front of me had so much stuff, girl, that I just went on ahead and swiped my card. So I am going to take what I had for the cash. I swiped my card, but I transferred. So I have an Ally account. And within my Ally buckets, I have a home maintenance. So what I did was I took money from the home maintenance, transferred it over to my Ally checking, and swiped my card and got what I needed. So what I'm going to do is, instead of just putting this back in the bank, because I have a sinking fund for it too. So I have money in the envelope too. So I'm just going to take this and put it into my home maintenance envelope. So it's still like I'm putting it back into that account. I'm just putting it in the envelope. So I'm going to take that out and put that there. Miscellaneous. I had took $7 from my personal envelope in my backup wallet. I took $7 and put it in here because I did need to go and pick up my prescription. So I do need to write that. So my prescription was $2 and some change. So I think it was like $2.15 or something. I'm just gonna see, because I think I gave her $2.25. She gave me a little coins left, but I can't remember what it was. So I'm just gonna say that. And then let me highlight it while I'm okay. And we ain't got to go back and do it. So that was that. So I just took $7 out because I didn't know how much it was going to be. And it was only $2 and some change. So I still got that $5. And then dining out. Girl, we didn't allocate nothing. But we sure went to Smalls and spent $34. But that's it. So that is how that went. I am going to take this and put it in home maintenance. Give me 1 second and then let me grab my binder. All right, so I'm going to put this one back. I kind of want to get me some new binders, but a part of me is telling me, girl, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, why? I just want to get it because I'm tired of seeing these. I've been having them for so long, but girl, I really don't have a reason to. So home, let me see, it's in the back. So I took it out of this Ally account. So I'm just going to put it in here instead of trying to deposit it back and all of that. Girl, I'll just put it in here. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right. So I'm just adding it back to this envelope. Same thing in my opinion. All right. So that's that. And then medicine. I didn't have anything in pills and potion, y'all. So that's why I pulled it out of my own personal envelope. But that is how that went. Okay, so let's go ahead, and that is it for as far as budgeting for my paycheck and, you know, cash stuffing and how that went for this week. Next week we'll be only having one paycheck, and so it is going to be looking a little rough because we are gonna pretty much be in the negative. I did need to do my monthly for May because I needed to see that first week. So yeah, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this group play. All right, so with the group play, I am participating in a challenge. It is the April Showers Bring Me Flowers group play, and it is with Jeanette's Journey. I am Cassie J, Budgets and Vlogs, Make Money, Save Money, Lady Luck Saves, myself, Beautiful Budgets, Dreamy Budgets, and then Kim Beijing Girl Budgets. This week, I have Kim Beijing Girl Budgets. So that is who I am rolling for, Kim Beijing Girl Budgets. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right on into it. So yeah, this is my week 3, and that is who I am stuffing for. All right, let's go ahead and jump right on into it. So we have our 6-sided dice, and then we have these goddamn eggs that I can't stand because it's too much damn glitter. All right, so how we play this is, so you are rolling for someone else. So each week you are assigned someone and you roll a die. Whatever number you roll, that's how many eggs you pull. And then each egg has a number inside of it. The total is how much that person has to stuff. So we are, again, we are stuffing for Kim Beijing Girl Budgets. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. So we have, let's see what we're going to do this week.
I know you fucking lying, bitch.
Girl, my bad. That's fucked up. Okay. I guess we're gonna just pull this one. Ooh, I feel bad. I hope it's a 5. Okay, 5, girl. I almost wanted to redo that, yeah, but I ain't gonna cheat. So, Kim Beijing Girl Budgets, girl, it's a 5. Ooh. All right. So that's it. That was quick. All right, y'all. So that is it for this video. If you like this video, if you like my channel, please give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time your girl upload. And I will see you beauties in the next video. Okay, my girls. Bye.